Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Arjun Learn Tech. Learn is everything. Social media is creations first lessons.
Lecture where we actually talk about a tool that you can use for yourself to enhance and create your images, your own images for social media use. It's called Social Media Image Maker. It's an online tool. You can use it whenever you want, from wherever you want, and you can create stunning images and with the right sizes that you can use, for example, for your profile image on Facebook, okay, or LinkedIn or Twitter, to create your cover photo on Facebook, okay, or to create different types of posts also for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever type of social media you are using. This is the main page of the app. As you can see, you can find the app here at this link that you see here in my browser, okay, authorplanet.com/app. Social media image maker. So just write this down, okay, or copy it into your browser, and you will have access to this tool immediately. You don't have to create any type of account. It's completely free, so you don't have to worry that anybody will have your email address and send you all the time different promotions. Okay, this is a free tool that you can use exactly as I've told you before, from wherever you want, whenever you want. So let's start to see exactly how you can use this tool. It's actually very simple. You can see that here in the left side of the screen you have a menu, okay, for every social media platform that you can use this tool for. For example, you have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google Plus, Flickr, Vimeo. You have a lot of social media platforms here. Most probably you will use it for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Maybe some of you guys are using Tumblr, also Pinterest and YouTube, but most of the people are using it for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, exactly as I've told you before. So, for example, you select Facebook. Okay, this is the first one, and you have here different types of templates that you can use the platform for. You have cover image, okay, to create your cover photo. You have profile image. You have normal posts. You have highlighted posts, okay. Event, if you create events on Facebook, for example, maybe you have a business, you have a restaurant or club or pub or something like that, okay, and you are creating events all the time. It's very important to have an attractive image for your event that you have created. Okay, application images, maybe you are creating different types of apps on your page. Also, you need a very good image. So for example, let's choose the profile image so you guys can see exactly how this app works. You just press the button create here, okay, and the editor will load. Now the first thing that you will do is to add your file, okay, and I will show you an example. Okay, I will choose a photo. For example, let us choose this photo, okay. This image can be used for, it's a very good image that can be used for a profile image, but it doesn't have the right size, okay, and also we can make some enhancements to it. So for example, this is the right size, okay, for a Facebook profile image. We click the button apply, okay, then we can add some different effects from here, from this upper menu. Okay, for example, we can add this effect, we can add Wild West, okay, Mr. Spock. This one looks really nice, Woodstock. So we have different effects. This image this photo was already a professional photo, so it doesn't need enhancements. But if you want different types of effects, for example, this one can be a very good type of effects. Okay, 80s, it looks very nice. After that, you have, okay, you press the button okay, you have other enhancements that you can make. For example, sharpen the photo, okay, blur the photo, you can add more noise, okay, to the photo, desaturate the photo. You can focus the photo. For example, this is a very good effect that a lot of people add, focus line. It gives it a professional look if you just focus on the subject in a profile image. For example, we can select the focus line, and these kinds of give it an even more professional look. In my opinion, if you have seen videos or different types of professional photos, the ones that give you the most credibility and trust and also professional look. Okay, have this separation between the subject, the main subject, and the rest of the background. Okay, the background most of the times it's blurred. Okay, and it gives you a more professional look. Now we just go to see if we can make any other enhancements. Okay, you can choose the name of the photo. Okay, for example, and you can choose the type of the photo, if you want it to be a PNG or an or the standard one. Okay, the JPEG. Okay, standard. And after that you just download the image. Okay, thank you for waiting while downloading your file. You will see your file is downloaded here. You just press on show in folder and you will have access to it instantly. Obviously, when you download it, you can instantly share it, and this is a very cool function on Facebook, Twitter, or wherever you wanted to use it for. Okay, for whatever platform you wanted to use it for. So now we press cancel, and that's it. That's how simple it is to use Social Media Image Maker. So you can practically resize and enhance your images for your profiles, covers, and posts in just a couple of seconds or minutes. Okay, so I hope this will be helpful for you guys. I hope that you will find this tool very useful, because you can actually create very fast, very good images for your social media accounts. Thank you again for your attention. You know already you are awesome, and I will see you in our next lecture. I send you my best wishes. Sorin here. Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome to our next lecture, to our next tool on how to use online tools to create different social media images. We are in the section where we talk about tools that you can use on your own images to get them to the right size for your social media accounts, to enhance them if you want to, and after that to save them and upload them directly to your social media accounts. For example, for Facebook profile, Facebook cover photos, Twitter images or posts, and so on. This is another very, very simple tool that you can use to take your images to the right size for your social media accounts. It's from internetmarketingninjas.com. You can see here the web address in my browser. Okay, internetmarketingninjas.com /CEO tools /fav icon generator crop images is the social image resizer tool, and it's actually a very, very simple tool to use. You just click here on the upload button. For example, if you want to, you just click on the choose file button. For example, if you want to use it for a profile photo for Facebook, you just click on the open. Okay, on the upload, you just click on the upload section, and then you practically select, choose the size. You choose the size, for example, if you want for Facebook cover photo, profile photo, tab, link image, whatever you want. Okay, you have here all the type of the most used images that you want. For example, we select the Facebook profile photo. This is the right selection. You can choose that part of the photo that you want to appear in your profile photo. You click on the done editing button. Okay, then you can send it, for example, to an email, or you can download it directly. So you download the image, you have the image here in your downloaded section, and that's it. It's very, very easy to use, and practically you'll use this tool only for resizing to the right size your photos, your images, if you want, for your profile or your cover photos. I hope you will use this tool because it's actually very, very simple. It's for already done photos that you can use and just take them to the right size. Thank you guys for your attention. You know already you are awesome. I send you my best wishes. Sorin here, and I will see you in our next lecture. Bye bye for now. Hello guys, Sorin Constantin here. Welcome to our next lecture, to our next tool for social media images creation. And this tool, it's actually exactly like the last two ones that you have seen. It's a tool that you can use mostly for your own images, for your own photos, to enhance them, to make them better, to resize them to a certain size that will fit your social media accounts. This one, it's actually a more complex tool than you have seen before, because it also has some templates, some very nice effects. It has more features than the one that you have seen. Also, you don't need to create any account whatsoever. You can access it whenever you want, from wherever you want. You just need your laptop, a PC, and internet connection. Okay, and you're ready to go. You're ready to create your images. And actually, this tool has 3 options. It's called, the website, it's called befunky.com, as you can see here in my web browser. Okay, so the tool actually, it's called befunky, and you have 3 options that you can choose from to work with befunky. You have the photo editor, you have the collage maker, and you have the designer. And I will show you step by step exactly what you can do with each of them. We will go first, we will enter the photo editor, and you will see exactly how you can use it. Then we will have a look at the collage maker, and after that, finally, we will take a look at the designer option too. So let's dive in the information and let's go to the photo editor. You just click on the button. You will wait for the app to load. And now you have more options to upload a photo from your computer, okay, or to test and use one of their photos right here. And for the sake of this example, I will use one of their photos. For example, I will use this lady in the middle because it's a more suited photo for a profile photo. For example, if you want to use it for your LinkedIn profile or for your Facebook profile. I'm not saying that you should use this lady's photo, but I'm saying that this is how a photo should look like, okay, for your profile or for your LinkedIn. For example, it's called Facebook, okay, it's called Facebook because people need to see your face, and this is a typical very good profile photo for Facebook as an example, because this lady is looking right at the camera, she's smiling, and we can see very, very well her face. So let's take this one as an example. You just choose the photo, and you will see that this tool has a lot of options that you can use, you can play with. For example, if we go to the layer manager, you can add more layers to a photo, exactly like in a professional editor that you install on your computer, for example, like Adobe Photoshop or something like that. You can add more layers to an image. And this is the place where you can add layers, okay? You can take a layer forward, you can take a layer backwards, and so on. For example, if I press the button add a layer, I cannot add another image on top of this one, okay? So I can have this image right here, and for example, we can actually choose a color overlay if we want to for the image. It has a certain opacity, and also we can select the opacity of this image, okay, of this new layer that we have created, so we can see through it. So it has transparency, so we can see through it the image behind. For example, we can set its opacity from here, and as you can see, when you set the opacity higher, okay, for example at 100%, you see only that image in that spot where it is. If you set the opacity lower, it will have transparency. This is very cool if you want to do different effects, okay? Now, let's have a look at other options that befunky.com has. For example, in the edit section, you have the crop, okay? You can practically crop your image. You can select for portrait, okay, for landscape. You can select a certain aspect ratio from the one that they have, for example, the golden ratio, okay? You can lock the aspect ratio, so when you resize it, your width and your height will be the same as for the original photo, okay? And this one, it's an option that you can use, okay, the crop image option. Okay, another option that you can use is the resize image here, okay? Also, you can lock the aspect ratio, and then you can rotate if you want to. You can cut out background. You can select a background, for example, a paint, okay? Then you can select the exposure. For example, you can tweak the brightness of the photo, as you can see right now. Okay, you can make it look darker, you can make it look brighter. Okay, you can then play with the contrast. For example, you can have a more, for myself, in my personal opinion, photos that have a higher contrast look more vivid. They have more vivid colors and they inspire you more. okay, but that's my personal opinion. You can play with that, see exactly how it works, but for a profile picture I would recommend that your profile photo has a very good contrast. Okay, you can make different highlights. Okay, play with the highlights, with the shadows. Okay, you can fill in with light, so you have a lot of options that you can use. As you can see, this small app, this BeFunky, it's actually full of cool features that you can use. Okay, I will go out of exposure. Now you have the beautify section. Okay, this will play with your skin, for example with the skin of the person. It will identify the skin and will play with that area of the photo that you have. Okay, this is an option, maybe some of you guys have seen it. There are certain smartphones, for example like the ones from Huawei, okay, or most of the time smartphones that have Android on them, they have this option for their performant cameras. Okay, it's a beautify, that's how it's called. Okay, then we have the color. For example, you can choose the color, okay, in the photo, the saturation, the temperature. You can play with all of this stuff to enhance your image. After that we have the sharpen. Okay, the sharpen effect to create a more crisp and clear image, as you can see here. Okay, you have more detail. Okay, the detail, it's much better seen when you use the sharpen effect. And also you have the vignette effect, which creates a more studio effect, if you want to say so, for a photo. Okay, it has like a more professional touch, and it depends how you use it, but it can be very, very helpful, and it can give a very professional look to a photo, for example. Now let's have a look into the blur and smooth area. You have also the smoothing effect, and this is how the smoothing effect looks like. Okay, it makes your photo like it has like a tint of a blurry shade, but it's not actually a blurry. Okay, you also have the blur effect, but it makes everything more unclear. Then we have the funky focus, which obviously in my opinion also creates a very professional effect. If I were to choose something from these effects to add to my profile photo, especially if I don't have a white background in my back, I would choose a blur, a funky focus blur effect. You understand, it has a much more professional look, and you can select the area. Okay, for example here, that's how it should look like. Okay, we have like a more professional touch. Okay, when you have everything, when you have the subject, okay, very focused, and the background it's more detached and blurry, okay, your attention as a viewer will go directly to the focus, where the focus is. So this will drive people's attention to you, okay, and not to the background. When you are using a white screen background, it's no problem, because you are the only thing that they will see. But when you are in a different context, a blurred background, a detached background, will help you get the attention of your viewers. So this is a very interesting effect. Okay, you also have the soften effect, the blurred edges, and you have different other effects, but I will let you play with each and any of these effects and see exactly how they work. Okay, I won't go into any more details. Now we have the touch up. Okay, for the touch up, for example, if you have, that's why I've chosen this photo, because you can use, for example, different effects that you can apply to your skin. For example, the wrinkles. Okay, it will eliminate wrinkles from a photo if it detects them. Then we have the blemish, okay, which adds different types of effects. We have the bronzer. This one, it's absolutely awesome. Okay, this is how it will look like. Okay, you just add the bronzer. I don't know if you guys can see in the example, but you can add the bronzer, okay, on a certain surface, and for example you can play with the strength. And if you have a look here, okay, in this area, it looks like this person it's tanned. Okay, it was at a tanner shop or something like that. Okay, you can adjust the brush size, the brush hardness. Okay, you have different types of colors for the bronzer, so this is a very cool effect also. As you can see, you can do a lot of things with the effects that BeFunky has. You also have the flash spot. Okay. We also have the clone, mascara, eye color. So most of this this photo here in the touch-up section are for profile photos dedicated. Okay, why? Because it will enhance your profile photo. Okay, your portrait photo, let's say. So okay, you can add different effects to your photo to look much better in your photos. Okay. I know everybody for sure will use this one to create awesome profile photos because it can actually work very well. Let's see what other effects we have. We have different types of effects here. Okay, we have the featured effect, for example. We can use something like this. Okay, we can use something like this, thin types. Okay, we have chromatic effects, when we can use different types of effects, as you can see here in the preview section. Okay, you can see exactly what you get from your image if you apply any of the effect here. We have black and white effects. Okay, different types of black and whites and variations. The grunge effect, Holga art, for example. Okay, this one is very interesting. So we have different things that you can use with BeFunky. Then we have the artsy effects. Okay, we have frames that you can add. For example, you can add a frame like this. Okay, this can be something very cool if you want to add to your photo, and this can be more helpful. I will let you guys play with this, but I just wanted to show you an example. Then you have different graphics that you can add. For example, let's have a look here. You can add something like this to your photo. Okay, you can resize it. Okay, put it somewhere like here. Okay, you can add different types of graphics that you have here. As you can see, you have different types of graphics that you can add. You can select from a very big collection of graphics. Okay, you can add your own graphics, icons. I will show you further in this course how to find very good icons and graphics that you can use for your photos. Then you have different types of overlays that you can use, for example the holidays. Okay, overlays. Then you can add different types of text. For example, my favorite one is this one, lucky. Okay, you also get these messages. These are very cool tips that you can use for your images. Okay, from BeFunky. Okay, got it. For example, you can add this text, which actually is very cool. Just double click on it to edit it. Okay, so this is a very cool function. You can add different types of text to your images. And then you have different textures. Light trails is my favorite one, and let us have a look at it. For example, you can add something like this to your photo, as you can see here in this part. So you can add very cool stuff with BeFunky to your photos. Okay, so that was all, guys. I wanted to show you a little bit how this works exactly. Okay, how BeFunky works. It's actually a very good software that you can use. Okay, as you can see, it has a ton of features. I don't think that if you stay a week on this app, you won't have the time to actually test everything that you can test and work on all the features. And the best part is that you have this free version that works very well. Okay, you can absolutely use most of their features. Also, you have another another pro version where you have some more effects that you can use, but that it's up to you if you want to use it or not. I think that the free section offers you the best that it can. In the next lecture, we will focus on the collage maker. I will show you exactly how to use that too, because it's actually very simple. It's much more simpler than the photo editor that you have seen. And after that, we'll take a look into the designer section of BeFunky. Thank you guys for your attention. You know already you are awesome. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in our next lecture. Sorin here. Bye. Hello guys, Sorin Constantin here. Welcome to our next lecture on befunky.com. Okay, the online app that allows you to create awesome photos for your social media accounts, and not just for your social media, but also for your marketing campaigns, your email marketing campaigns, and so on. We have seen exactly how you can use the photo editor before in previous lectures, but now I wanted to show you guys how you can use the collage maker, which actually it's awesome and it's very easy to use. Okay, it's a great tool that BeFunky offers, and you can create instantly great images, okay, that you can post on your social media accounts, or that you can use in different marketing purposes. So if you are on the front page of the BeFunky.com app, you just go to the collage maker, you click on it, okay, and the app will load. Now you can do different stuff. For example, upload the images that you want. Okay, you just take the images, okay, and put them in their spaces for the collage. Okay, for example, you can select an autofill section, okay, to see exactly how it will look like. You can change anything between them. Okay, you can change their spots, as you can see. You can edit their effects. Okay, for example, the sizes. Okay, you can rotate them, you can flip them if you want to. Okay, you can open an image in the image editor if you want to. Okay, and apply all the effects that you have seen in the photo editor, and that is absolutely awesome. Now auto enhance. Okay, we are applying the auto enhance, and now we are saving. Okay, cancel. Okay, cancel. Now we are back to the collage maker. So you can do different, you can edit each of the images that you have added to the collage, and that is the most important part. Now exactly how do you edit the collage, okay, to make it look in different shapes, okay, in different forms and stuff like that? You just use the bars, okay, you have here. It's very simple to use, okay, and you can give different types of looks to your collage. Okay, you just use the bars, and with your mouse you just click and drag to the left, to the right, okay, upwards, downwards, and it will change the look of your collage. So this is exactly how you add collages, okay, how you add photos and you edit your collage. Now for example, you have different templates from which you can choose for your collage. You have the future, the grid. Let's choose the grid, okay, where you have different types and forms that you can use. Obviously you also have paid forms that you need to upgrade to the pro version to be able to use them. But for example, we can have a look at this one, okay, which absolutely looks awesome. You can edit it, for example, okay, you can edit each of the photos. You can set everything, the spacings, okay, between your photos. Okay, for example, now you have like a more fresh look, okay, it's a more clear look, okay, it's not everything so crowded, okay, the elements are more spaced. You can add round corners to your photos, okay, you can do a lot of stuff. You can add even a background color, for example, okay, to your collage. Okay, you can do anything that you want to. You also can add different patterns, okay, to your collage, as you can see, for the background. So this is very nice. You can add graphics, Halloween, okay, you can do like a greeting card. Maybe you want to do a greeting card, okay, so this can be awesome to create a greeting card. So this is actually an awesome software, as you can see. And also you can add the text function exactly as you have seen in the photo editor, okay, where you can type whatever you want and choose from different fonts, different sizes, okay, spacing, different spacing between, okay, you can align the text as you want to, choose a different color, okay, choose the opacity, the blend, okay, the blend effect. It can be more darken, okay, it can be a hard light. So you can do a lot. You have a lot of features and effects, as you can see. So the collage maker can be awesome. For example, if you want to if you have a business where you are organizing different types of events, okay, maybe you want to post photos from an event and you don't want to post thousands of photos on which people don't even have the patience to go through. Okay, you make like 2 or 3 collage photos, okay, where you put the most attractive photos from the event, and that's how you market your event. Okay, that's how you get people's attention to that event. And for those of them who want to see more, you maybe create a separated album with photos. So this is a way This is an example of how you can use the collage. Okay, you can do different types of ads. For example, you can use the collage function to create maybe an image for a Facebook ad, but an image that also promotes an event or something like that, where you need to insert different types of photos that send a message, okay, and underline your activity. So I think this can be very, very helpful. Okay, the collage function of BeFunky can be very helpful, guys. As you have seen, it has a tons of features. I will let you play with it and see for yourself exactly how cool this app is. Now, thank you for your attention, guys. You know already you are awesome, and I will see you in the next lecture. I send you my best wishes. Sorin here. Bye bye till our next lecture. Hello, welcome back to our course and to our lecture. In this lecture I will show you a tool of BeFunky that will help you create different types of images for different purposes. For example, you can create images for event covers, you can create also business cards, you can create images for your social media accounts, you can create practically email headers and so on. You can create various types of images with different shapes, forms, and you can use different templates that BeFunky offers to you to create amazing images that are already proven to have a very good impact because of the templates. So when you are already in the photo editor or in the collage section, you just go on the small icon with BeFunky, you press on it, you select the designer mode, and this is it. We are already in the designer mode. Okay, here in the left part you have the menu and you have the templates first, then you have the project manager, the image manager, the background, design elements, and text. For example, we can start with the templates. If you go to the templates, another window with the menu will open for you. It's like a drop down menu, but it's sideways, and you have, for example, event graphics. You can create invitations, you can create menus. If you have a restaurant or something like that, you can create thank you cards. Then you have the small businesses where you find business cards, letterhead, and other type of images, blogger resources, okay, infographics. For example, you can create stunning infographics. Obviously, if you didn't know already, infographics have a huge impact for your audience. A lot of successful bloggers and a lot of companies are using infographics to send a powerful message, a strong statistics in their marketplace. And obviously infographics are very oftenly shared with other people and have a tendency to go viral. So it can be a good idea, but that it depends on your business to use infographics. Why? Because you can generate virality. Obviously it would be an even better idea for you to create an infographic that wasn't already made in your marketplace, okay, or a statistic for a certain part of your marketplace that wasn't already researched or has or doesn't have already a infographic similar with yours. So it would be a very good idea to come with something new, and your chances to get that thing viral, that infographic viral, and get massive exposure for your business, even by using social media, it's absolutely huge. It can have a great impact overall into your business. So I strongly recommend you use infographic and also share them on social media, because they can have a great impact. And then we have the special social media images inside the designer mode here on BeFunky. Okay, we have the social media headers for Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Etsy, and YouTube, and the social media graphics also for Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or Pinterest. Also, we have different blank templates for event graphics, social media, and blog resources. For example, if we go to the social media headers and we select the Facebook section, we can select like a very nice cover photo. For example, maybe if you have like a pastry shop or something like that, you can choose this one, this cover photo, which is with macaroons, okay, but this is just an example. You can select this template and after that you can edit it, of course. Okay, we have here on practically an overall we have an integrated image. Okay, this is an already created image, but you can select every single part of this image. For example, here we have like a graphic. You can edit this graphic, okay, you can rotate it, you can make it smaller. Here we have text, okay, you can choose to edit this text. We also have smaller images here. And now, for example, we can add different stuff to to this template. We can go to the project manager, okay, or to the image manager. Let's see the design elements. We go to the design elements, and here we can choose different things, okay, and different elements that we can integrate in our images. For example, we can choose different types of lines, okay. We can select something like this, okay. We can for example go and select a ribbon, maybe if we are the ribbon type, okay, or if it suits to our business. We can select different types of shapes, exactly like we see here, okay. And we have even badges. Badges are very good for ads. For example, if you create a Facebook ad, maybe you want to promote a special offer with a discount, you can write that discount inside of a badge, maybe a red badge, to get your viewers' attention, okay, or something like that. That's an example. We have frames, okay. We can create I don't know, we have elements for infographics, for weddings, okay. We have a ton of different elements for social media, for example, okay. Also we have illustrations of various kinds that we can use. So you have a lot of cool elements that you can integrate. And the last part is to add different types of texts to your cover photo, like this one. Then you can edit it, okay. You can add different effects like font size, okay, font family, spacing, alignment, overlay, opacity, and other very cool effects and features that you have. So overall, it's a very simple to use and very efficient tool, because you already have these templates that you can work on and create your very own professional cover photo images, for example. So that, with that being said, the design section of Befunky, it's also like the previous two other options, the collage maker and the photo editor. It's a very powerful tool that you can use to create stunning images for your social media accounts, and I hope it will be very helpful for you in the future and for your business. Now, thank you guys again for your attention. I won't underline it again. You know already that you are awesome. Thank you for your attention. I send you my best wishes, and I will see you guys in our next lecture. Bye bye for now. Sorin here.